Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another perfume review video. My name is Naz. This is my channel, the King of Hidden Gems. I try to bring to your attention fragrances are usually very good value for money. They smell good. They're usually on the radar. Not many people talk about them. I think at least you should do your research, try them for yourself and see if they're any good to you. So in this video I have another update for you, and this is the update for the Armaf Bucephalus No. 12. This perfume came out just a few months ago. It's one of the newest from this line, from the Bucephalus line. Bucephalus line is this horse head. I call them horse head, and they are I unboxed and reviewed 3 of them before, number 9, number 10, 11, and this one is number 12, which is just came out. Those 3 came out around 2-3 years ago. So in terms of presentation, excellent. Heavy bottle, heavy cap, beautiful bottle, very dark blue. The cap itself is obviously horsehead, and it's some sort of crystal or glass. So it's very, very nice in when you handle it, when you look at it, it's very, very nice looking. Although it's depending on your taste. Some people say it's tacky. I think it's very, very beautiful because it's something different. They made the effort and it looks good to my for my taste, in my opinion. So everything is good apart from the sprayer. It's not that good. It gives a little bit of juice. It goes pss, pss, instead of going psh, it gives pss, pss. So every 2 sprays you spray is like a 1 spray, so bear that in mind. Apart from that, everything else is very, very good. So it comes in 2 packaging. This is the box, which is very, very nice, and this is the dome which sits in and protects it or something like that. So in terms of presentation, very, very good, especially for a price under £50. I paid under £50 for the United Kingdom. You have to do your research and see if it's available in your country, and it is, how much it goes for. So in terms of performance, is very good, but it's not a beast mode. It's in line with other 3, number 9, number 10, 11, and this is number 12, is in line with those ones. So if you know the performance on those ones is very similar. On my skin went easily over 8 hours, easily. On t-shirt goes easily over 12 hours. So it is quite strong, but it's not a beast mode. It's just almost there. In terms of projection, I got about 2 hours of an arm length, and after that slowly subside. But you always have a small bubble, small cloud, and a good trail behind you. I put 5 sprays of this, and that was ample enough for me to smell it all day. The wifey smelled it and she liked it, by the way. And so if you want to go outside and people smell you, probably you need to go a little bit more, maybe 7 or 8 sprays of it. As I said, the sprayer, it doesn't put that much juice out, so every 2 sprays is like one normal spray, so bear that in mind. So this one is 100 ml of the parfum and is aimed unisex. To my knowledge, it is unisex. Anybody can wear it, really. Although it leans a little bit masculine, maybe 60% masculine, 40% femininity in here. But if you like this kind of fragrances, it doesn't mean anything. You can wear it if you like this kind of fragrances. So the main attraction of this fragrance, which is the juice, it's a bit confusing because it starts up like similar to some extent similar to Bleu de Chanel, especially the Eau de Parfum, or maybe even the Parfum. It's quite dense, quite thick, quite strong, sweet, and it opens up very, very bright, very fruity, and you know, a little bit of floral in here. So in the beginning you think, okay, this is probably they tried to be Bleu de Chanel or similar to Bleu de Chanel. But oh, let me read you the ingredients and we take it from there. So the ingredients: on the top we have orange blossom, lemon and mint. In the mid we have spicy notes, pepper, ginger and nutmeg. In the base we have sandalwood, patchouli, amber, musk, and vetiver. I get most of the things mentioned in here. I get some other things which I'll mention that is not mentioned in here. For example, I get a big dose of leather. Not right away from the beginning. Later on, when it dries down, I get big leather. And also I get a little bit of caramel smell, or almost burnt caramel smell. So a little bit of sugary burnt caramel. So again, it's not mentioned in here, but everything else starts off with very big citrus, especially it's like a mandarin. It says here lemon. Yes, I get the lemon, but I get like a mandarin smell as well, plus the mint and the orange blossom, making it very inviting, very refreshing, very uplifting, quite sweet. The sweetness is mainly come from the amber here. So as I said, there is a element of caramel or chocolate like note in here, or accord in here, which is not mentioned, and the sweetness is come from there. In the mid we have spicy notes, pepper, ginger, and nutmeg. Yes, it's quite big on the spice, got a big kick of spice to it, and that big kick of spice making it different from Bleu de Chanel. So if you like, in the beginning is about 80 to 90% Bleu de Chanel, or Bleu de Chanel like, or similar genre of Bleu de Chanel, but later on it will change. So the spicy notes in here, definitely I get cinnamon. Yeah, definitely cinnamon. It's very when you smell it from the cap, it's very fruity, which is a bit strange because there is no fruit apart from this maybe ginger. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, ginger giving it that zesty, sharp feel to it. Overall, it's quite well done. It's rounded. It's very, very smooth. But don't get me wrong, it's not sharp at all. The nutmeg giving it a little bit of nuttiness in here, and also what is not mentioning in here is a big tonka bean. Again, from the beginning to end, I'll get something like a tonka bean feel to it, which is, you know, nutty, sweet, earthy feel, which is, again, it's not mentioned in here. In the base we have sandalwood, patchouli, amber, and musk, and vetiver. I get all of those, yes, especially the sandalwood and the vetiver and the patchouli. Amber throughout is an ambery feel to it, but it's not a deep amber. It's not one of those dense deep amber. No, it's more like fluffy amber. It's like a, I won't say light, fluffy effervescent amber, and the musk giving it that musky feel. Overall, it's a little bit of watery feel to it as well, especially from the beginning to the mid. But again, it's not mentioned in here. It's a little bit of watery. It's not salty or oceanic or anything like that, but it's a little bit of watery feel to it. So overall, it's beautiful. It's very, very inviting. If you smell it from the cap, you think this is one of those sweet, fruity, floral fragrance, which doesn't resemble Bleu de Chanel at all from the cap. Overall, in the beginning, it's very, very crowd pleasing. It's very crowd pleasing. It opens up very sweet, very refreshing, very inviting, very zesty, very floral, spicy kick to it, and those together giving it that sparkly feel. It's like a champagne feel in the beginning, especially the first half an hour. But later on, it would change. So for the first 30 minutes to hour, the feel of it you get is this feel of almost Bleu de Chanel, but it's not Bleu de Chanel 100%, but it's like in the genre of Bleu de Chanel-ish, with a spicy kick and a sweetness. So the sweetness is bigger. Later on, about half an hour to an hour, it will change, and slowly will go towards a little bit a darker feel. I got something like Oud for Greatness by Initio feel. Although it doesn't go full-fledged, Oud for Greatness, but I got a feel of it. It's like a feel of Oud for Greatness from time to time, and also some Baccarat Rouge 540 from time to time. Again, not a big player, they are not huge, but you get feel of them. And that is like started from fresh, fruity, sweet, floral, and then it goes a little bit deeper, and it gets woodier, it gets earthier. The amber is fluffy, similar to Baccarat Rouge, and Oud for Greatness is so that's why I get that feeling. And then the woods are in a way that gives it a little bit of resin feel, a little bit darkness. Again, it's not too dark, but it gets darker when it goes to the dry down. So overall, and the leather, from mid to the end, the leather comes up, it gets stronger and stronger, which is, again, it's not mentioned in here, but I get something like a leather. The leather here, again, is a little bit medicinal, but not much, it's not huge. Overall, it's like a hint of everything I mentioned, yeah, it's just hint of this, hint of that. It gives you, from time to time, you think, oh, okay, so this is similar to Bleu de Chanel, oh, this is similar to Baccarat Rouge, oh, this is similar to Oud for Greatness by Initio, but it's none of them, if you like. It's like a combination of all of these, but in the same time it's none of those. And so overall it's very well done, it's very crowd pleasing, especially in the beginning. Later on you might change it to a little bit deeper, denser, a little bit woodier, a little bit resin, a little bit of amber feel, and amber is here very fluffy, a little bit of that caramel, burnt caramel, sugary, little bit of chocolatey feel from time to time. So I enjoyed it. I have to declare this, that I'm not a big fan of Baccarat Rouge or Oud for Greatness by Initio. I like them, but I'm not crazy about them. It's not my taste, let's put it that way. But this one I liked, I enjoyed, because it doesn't go full-fledged Baccarat Rouge or full-fledged Oud for Greatness by Initio. That's why I liked it, because it give you that some elements of those, hint of those, or like introduction to those is a little bit, but it doesn't go full-fledged. So that's why I enjoyed it much more than those two. But I wish that opening stayed much longer, because the opening is gorgeous. It's just sweet, fruity, juicy, sparkly, champagne-y, floral, citrus, and what else? The mint in here. The mint is not huge. The mint is just giving it a tiny bit of mintiness. It's like a mint and the ginger and the spice together, giving it that fizzy feel, plus the pepper. There's a little bit of pepper in here as well in the beginning. I wish that opening stayed much longer. It goes for about 30 minutes to an hour, and after that slowly would change. Although the first element of Bleu de Chanel would stay there, but it would subside, so it goes like secondary more than first. So for me, the beginning, the opening is gorgeous, it's beautiful. I was very happy with it, and then later on it changed. I said, oh no, why is going towards the Baccarat Rouge and Oud for Initio, Oud for Greatness by Initio? But as I said, it doesn't go full-fledged, okay? It doesn't go 100% that direction. It will get to some extent there, but the DNA of itself, it will stay there, which is Bleu de Chanel-ish in the beginning. Later on, Bleu de Chanel subside, but it stayed there in the mix. It stays there, and then you get a hint of Baccarat Rouge and a hint of that Oud for Greatness by Initio. Overall, it's very well done. It's very rounded. It's very smooth. It's very good quality, especially for the price under £50. That is very, very good. The performance is good over 8 hours, so you get a day out of it, especially if you put it on the skin and t-shirt. It goes, all day. So overall, I highly recommend it if you like this kind of fragrances. So imagine what I mentioned. You have to imagine it, and then you get this beauty. So in the beginning is very sparkly, fresh, inviting, fruity, sweet, floral, plus those ginger and mint and pepper kick to it, and spiciness. Later on, it gets deeper, more resinous, more ambery, more earthy, more woody, more leathery. Little burnt sugary feel to it later on, and also the little bit of chocolatiness as well. So overall, it's very, very good. I absolutely enjoyed it. As I said, I'm not a big fan of Baccarat Rouge or Initio Oud for Greatness, but this one is, to me, is much better, because as I said, it's got a hint of it, but it doesn't go there fully fledged. So who's it for? This is, I would say, ageless. Anybody can wear it, but you have to bear in mind what I mentioned. So it's ageless. You can dress it up, dress it down. You can use it anytime, anywhere, any occasion. Season, again, similar thing. You can wear it in cooler weather, in warmer weather. In cooler weather, more sprays. In warmer weather, less sprays. As I said, I put 5, and that was ample enough for me to smell it for myself and a little bit of people around me. But if you want other people to smell you, you need to go a little bit heavier, maybe up to 10 sprays, because the spray doesn't give it that much juice. So under £50, I think this is a very, very good fragrance. Armaf, they know how to do these things. They perfected it by now. They've been doing it for years and years, and this is one of the good ones as well. Okay guys, if you have it, if you tried it, let us know your experience. That would be useful for others to read. If you like what I do, if you find it useful, informative, valuable, or entertaining, don't forget to hit those buttons. This will help me, encourage me, motivate me to make videos like this in future, to bring you fragrances like this, which is very, very good value for money. They smell good, and they are hidden gems and on the radar. If you want to purchase one of my own fragrances, they are out of this world. They are super artistic, ultra beast mode, 100% natural, amazing value for money, very, very intriguing, very mysterious, and very, very amazing smells. But you need to live in the United Kingdom in order to purchase them. I'll leave them in the link as well. Thank you very much, and I'll see you later. Bye.